This week's 2-minute message preview is, How to be a courageous person. Joshua faced many battles and was recognized as a leader. However, I often wonder if discouragement ever tried to befriend him. One of the first things God told Joshua after he became the leader of Israel was not to be dismayed or discouraged. Let's explore the story of Joshua to find inspiration for overcoming discouragement. 1. Remember the commander. Joshua's battle with Jericho is well known. There was a great victory, but it all began with uncertainty. Let's reflect on the beginning of the book of Joshua. Haven't I commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid or dismayed, for Yahweh your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. God reassured Joshua of his presence even before the battle started. When we find ourselves filled with fear, let us remember God's words. Be strong. Be courageous. Haven't I commanded you? 2. Ask for help. Often, we need others to support us in our battles, just as Joshua did with Moses. So Joshua did as Moses had told him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses, Aaron, and Hur went up to the top of the hill. When Moses held up his hand, Israel prevailed. When he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands were heavy, so they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat on it. Aaron and Hur held up his hands, one on one side and the other on the other side. His hands were steady until sunset. Exodus 17:10-12. Whether it's prayer warriors, mentors, pastors, counselors, or even someone to listen or speak truth, asking for help is often essential. 3. Follow God's counsel. Yahweh said to Joshua, Behold, I have given Jericho into your hand, with its king and the mighty men of valor. All your men of war shall march around the city once each day for 6 days. On the 7th day, march around the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow the trumpets, when they make a long blast with the ram's horn. And when you hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city will fall down flat, allowing the people to go up, every man straight in front of him. Joshua 6:2-5 WB. I don't know about you, but I might have questioned a 7-day march. However, that was necessary to conquer Jericho. Joshua showed wisdom by obeying his counselor, God, who is even wiser. The result of Joshua's obedience was victory. 4. It's about more than us. Be strong and courageous, for you shall lead this people to inherit the land that I swore to their fathers to give them. Joshua 1:6. When feelings of defeat arise, it's important to think bigger. The situation often involves more than just ourselves. Darkness seeks to isolate us, convincing us that it's all about us, and that's simply not true. Our lives are interconnected, which is part of God's divine plan. The battles we fight and their outcomes impact more than just us. 5. God is with us. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will not fail you nor forsake you. Joshua 1:5. Joshua had just stepped into the leadership role, following the mighty and humble Moses. He had big shoes to fill, yet with God's help, he succeeded. Sometimes we also have big, or even small, shoes to fill. There may be challenges along the way, but let's pledge to remember this verse. God does not cause failures, nor is he an absent father. When we feel like failures, we can tell those feelings to go away and lay them before the Almighty in prayer. After all, God is with us.